It's a monster matchup, Jim Begley.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Of course, Antoine Griezmann. He's got a bit of everything, Peter. Speed, great technical ability, and the priceless gift of being able to make all the right decisions at the right times. Personally, I really like the way he can always take a little touch to give himself that half a yard of space. He needs to get a shot away, and he doesn't miss too many either, does he?
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Dani Olmo, and now the breakaway. Rafinha. Balde, driven forward. Jimenez can get it clear. He is just caressing the ball. Balde charging forward down that flank. Swings it across. And that has been cleared. Yamal. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Moved on forwards. Balde. Rafinha. Weiner. And it's played forward. Griezmann. Koundé. Yamal. Koundé. De Jong. Araujo forwards and with intent. Lenormand, and the keeper's got it again. Up towards the front line. Koundé. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Alvarez. And they've got rid. Alex Molina. Gonzalez. Koundé. De Jong. Dani Olmo. Now it's Rafinha. Dani Olmo. Lewandowski. Jimenez. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Rafinha! Can he stop it going out? Back in once more. Jimenez clears it away.
Barcelona definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
It's Weiner. Good play on the left-hand side here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Llorente. Griezmann. It's anyone's ball now. And the counter is on. Now it's Rafinha. And it's Olmo. And And here's De Jong. And it's been played through. Now it's Yamal. Weiner. Dani Olmo. And here's Lewandowski. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Araujo. Pedri. Koundé shifted upfield. Llorente. Aim forwards. Now it's Alvarez. And it's Griezmann. Weiner. Galan. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking. Balde with the clearance. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, what a ball! Proves too strong. Can he finish? Weiner. And the ball's come loose here. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pedri shifted upfield. Great defending, strong and determined. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6'20s to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Yamal. Koundé. Balde. And here's Rafinha. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Rafinha. Balde. Pedri stood his ground strongly. Back into the middle. Rafinha. And here's Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. De Jong. Rafinha. Rafinha has got himself a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Does really well to win the ball there. Griezmann. It's Gonzalez. Over to the left.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Yamal knocks it out wide. Jimenez can get it clear. It's a throw-in. And here's Lewandowski. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Balde. And here's Rafinha. He's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Galan. He is through here. Biner. Griezmann. And here's Biner. Biner's cross. And that has been cleared. He's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. They've played it short. Biner's cross. Pedri gets it clear. Galan. Well, played right into his path. Biner. Deftly away. De Jong does really well there, strong defending. Thinks one through. Oh, that's clever. Galan. Llorente. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Galan. Biner. Galan, gently done. Yamal could move up a gear here. Lewandowski
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
The normal. Griezmann. Alvarez made out towards the right wing. And it's Molina. Pedri calmly anticipates. Balde. Kubasi. De Jong. Oh, this looks sharp. That has been cut short. Llorente. And it's played forward. Pedri. Yamal. Dani Olmo. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. It's a throw. here to chip it through. Barcelona have a free kick. Rafinha puts too much behind that. Llorente. Gonzalez. Griezmann. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Koundé forwards and with intent. Rafinha. Dani Olmo. And the shot! Galan. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Oh, there's a probing ball. Araujo cuts out the pass. It's Bina. And here's Griezmann. Here's a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Marcos Llorente is offering a wry smile there.
Pedri. Valde, a good-looking ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Llorente. Alvarez is onto it in a flash. Yamal. De Jong. And here's Dani Olmo. Wins the duel this time. Llorente. Aim forwards. Gonzalez. That's very neat. But that's too far for anyone. Al Kubasi played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Balde. Can he latch on to this? Rafinha. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Bina. Molina shifted upfield. Llorente. Oh, he's found support out wide. Gonzalez. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Koundé tries to clear. Rafinha. And it's De Jong. De Jong. And here's Rafinha. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That's really well manoeuvred. Danger averted for now. Molina. Good take, and is he in? Great challenge, time to perfection. Koundé. Araujo, gently done. Griezmann. Dino's cross. That has been knocked clear. Oh, not quite. That looks a foul. The referee's given it. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now. It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
Balde. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Kubasi. Ooh, can he get onto this? De Jong. Rafinha. Balde. There are a few waiting for it. Balde. And a chance! He wasn't that far away.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Griezmann. 15 minutes till half-time. Galan. Moved on forwards. Weiner. And it's Galan. Cross goes in there. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. That's tidy. Plenty waiting in the middle. Weiner. And here's Weiner. Galan. Now here's the delivery. And he's there to get it away. He's on it, can he get away? Griezmann, it's Griezmann! Well, that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Kubasi made out to the left flank. Jimenez. The normal. Galan. And it's played forward. He can get that clear. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Weiner. Gently done. Pedri. Balde. Rafinha. Rafinha goes tilting down that left-hand side. And it's Olmo. Well-timed, excellent interception. Balde. Pedri. De Jong cuts it out. Araujo. Pedri. Balde. Rafinha. Oh, sweet feet. Balde. Up he goes! Split-second reaction.
Lewandowski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's a look and plays it forward. And he cuts out the supply. Kubasi. And it's Olmo. Danny Olmo, spread out to the left. Now, where's he looking? Balde drives forward on the overlap. Showing good feet. Looking for a decent ball in. Very nicely done. And he's had a shot! It's a pretty loose pass. Now, who's going to be first to this? Galan. Molina. That's really well manoeuvred. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Danny Olmo. Gonzalez shifted upfield. Llorente. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Galan, gently done. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Tries a deft little ball. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Reina. Balde can get it clear. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Llorente! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Kubasi getting this one clear. And here's Gonzalez. Pedri. And they've got a throw. And it's Griezmann. Llorente. Alvarez. Shot a goal! He's delivered all right! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
First goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And that has put paid to that. Baina. Jimenez. Alvarez looks to get on the end of this. De Jong. Moved on forwards. Alvarez. And he's running through. Pedri wins the duel this time. Koundé. Pedri. Pedri forwards and with intent. Oh, nice touch. Valde. Played into the middle. Lenormand clears it away. And here's the chance to counter. Played out to the right. Referee's given a throw. Gonzalez. Dani Olmo. Now it's Lewandowski. Rafinha. That's a cute ball. And he thumps it clear. Valde, played in with purpose. Oh, what a climb! Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Griezmann. Alvarez. And it's Olmo. Lovely, now then. And that was very necessary. Through. Pedri. Valde. Rafinha has it out wide and in space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Alvarez. And they can counter here. Galan, aim forwards. Oh, red, nice interception. Araujo. Yamal. Oh, well measured. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo! Can he spark a counter here? Al-Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Araujo. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Here we go again then.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Araujo, Balde, Dani Olmo, Balde, Yamal played with finesse. Gonzalez. Out to the left it goes. Now they can break here. Galan. Great run on the overlap here. Javi Galan tries across. Defending of the desperate variety.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Kubasi over to the left. Rafinha is onto it in a flash. And it's Balde. Dani Olmo. De Jong. And here's Dani Olmo. Koundé. De Jong. This might spell danger. Lewandowski. Great defending, strong and determined. Koundé. Yamal. De Jong. And it's Lewandowski! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And here's Lewandowski. And here's Yamal. Yamal! Araujo gets across to intercept that. Molina. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Llorente, oh, good spread. Nice physical challenge. And it's played forward. Alvarez. Baina. Javi Galan. Shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
De Jong. Araujo. Pedri. De Jong. Pedri. Moved on forwards. Molina. Lenormand. Lenormand forwards and with intent. Alvarez. Llorente. Llorente. Now he's got space here. Rafinha. Do have a chance to counter here. Dani Olmo. Balde. Galan is there, and he can get that clear. De Jong. And it's Olmo. And here's Lewandowski. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Rafinha! He's missed, but not by that far. That has been knocked clear. Ball is over the line. Yamal! Yamal! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's hoisted clear. De Jong. Oh, the ball's come loose here. That's going to go a long way. Pedri. Yamal. Koundé. Pedri. And here's Rafinha. Shapes to shoot! Griezmann. Molina. Molina, nicely aimed pass. Koundé. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he continually breaks the lines and gets himself into terrific positions.
Galan. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez given the lift of his goal. Weiner. Oh, great play. There's the shot. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Kubasi. Barcelona still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Balde. Balde chips it through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Pedri. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that is as far as they're going to go. Kubasi. Balde. De Jong. De Jong goes forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That is a great pick out. Black gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Alvarez plays it through. That's a throw. Araujo. Koundé. Yamal. De Jong. Yamal. Yamal, gently done. It's Lewandowski! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Yamal.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Clearly not happy with that. Now, what about a counter-attack? It's really well manoeuvred. Oh, nicely intercepted. And back to the keeper they go. De Jong. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Jimenez. And here's Biner. De Jong. Koundé. Koundé shifted upfield. Lewandowski! And it's played forward. Gonzalez. And it's Llorente. Out to the right. Rafinha. Pedri. De Jong. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Molina. Llorente, forwards and with intent. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Played back in. Rafinha. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Pedri plays it short. Aimed in towards the centre. And that has been cleared. Griezmann. That's a lovely, neat pass. Javi Galan. Great ball if he can get there. Baina. A chance to play it in. Oh, that's neat. Javi Galan puts the ball in. Here comes another... A header! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Jimenez. Alex Molina. Gonzalez. They've got a corner here. Pau Kubasi is there, and he can get that clear. Lewandowski looking to get on the end of this. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Javi Galan. He has found the way through. Serves up. Diving header! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
De Jong. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Rafinha. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Griezmann. It's Griezmann! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Araujo. Has a quick glance. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Rafinha. And here's Dani Olmo. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski! They've done it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And here's Lewandowski. Rafinha. That is lovely. Biner. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Olmo. Griezmann. Oh, well measured. Gonzalez. He's found a way through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Kunde. Yamal. Yamal chooses to go cross-field. Lovely bit of skill. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Gonzalez. Jimenez. Molina. Jimenez aim forwards. And he has been fouled there. And it's Galan. Yamal concedes a free kick for that. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Balde getting this one clear. Played out to the right. Now it's Llorente. Llorente with the cross. De Jong. Lewandowski looks to get on the end of this.
Lewandowski really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Biner. Galan. Galan is fouled. And he is going into that little black book.
message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Yamal. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Galan. Balde. Pedri. Balde. Pedri.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's really well manoeuvred. Jimenez. Gonzalez. Dina, now he's off and running. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Dina. Moved on forwards. Galan. And it's Dina.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's got away. Rafinha. He decides to cross it. Cleared without complication.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now that's well seen too. Gonzalez. Gonzalez going full steam down the flank. Kubasi. Araujo. Pedri. Balde. Rafinha. And it's lofted through here. That has been knocked clear. Out of play for a throw. Dani Olmo.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Succumbs to the pressure. Molina aimed forwards.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Lewandowski. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's shifting through the gears here.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Rafinha. Barcelona are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Pedri. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha played out to the left flank. Balde puts a cross in. Galan gets rid without sophistication. Yamal. Nice one too, very nice. De Jong, who does have an assist to his name. Dani Olmo, cracking. Goes for a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Llorente. Molina. And it's played forward. Pedri. Rafinha. Balde. Could come back to haunt them.
What a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
Galan. Bina. Oh, can he get onto this? Bina. Galan. Lenormand, gently done. Ah, such a clever touch.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Lobbed in behind. Looking for a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And here's Lewandowski, Dani Olmo, Yamal. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Kubasi looks to the other side. And it's hoisted clear.
I think we're about to see a frenetic...
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Good chance here! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Koundé. Yamal. And it goes cross-field. Rafinha. Lovely feet. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Rafinha. And here's Dani Olmo.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Galan. Galan shifted upfield. It's just beyond his reach. And reclaimed it in a trice. Araujo. And it's Balde. Rafinha. And here's Rafinha. Oh, that's nice. Pedri takes a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Pedri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Pedri with the short one. Nice control. De Jong's cross. Galan attempts a clearance. Gets his head on it. No, he's got that completely wrong. Dani Olmo. Rafinha. Barcelona desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. And that has been clubbed away. Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Baina. And that's really well manoeuvred. And the keeper takes decisive action. Araujo.
There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there. I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Lewandowski does really well to win the ball there. Rafinha, that's a delicate pass. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Could be danger here. That looks a good ball through. Griezmann crosses. Pedri is there, and he can get that clear. Koundé. De Jong. Dani Olmo chasing after it. It's really well cleared. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.